Hello everyone, Brucey here, Gotham Collections. Special fucking video for everyone tonight. We have a special correspondent from New Brunswick by the name of Brad. Brad from fucking New Brunswick. He'll be adding two comic book picks that he thinks you need to run for. He also has a little screenshot he sent to me of a tweet from Mr. Donny Cates, who everybody just can't get enough of, and we'll talk about that later. But right now we'll talk about the books that I picked up in the last few days. This book that you see right in front of you here is special thanks to Brad. Actually, I had no bloody clue that this book was going to be something. I actually said on Wednesday, I said there's nothing I recommend that would have spec value. Lo and behold, 2 days later we find out we have the first appearance. So I said, Brad from Funky New Brunswick, why the hell should I get this book? Why are you telling me this, Brad? Why? He goes, well, it's Ninja Turtles number 95. It's the first appearance of a female Ninja Turtle. I said, what? He said it's the first appearance of a female Ninja Turtle. Well, my mind was blown. It went pop. It went absolutely pop. So I made some phone calls to my local shops, and of course they're huge fans of mine, the shops here. They just can't get enough of me. They just love me to death. They said, Brucey Wayne, you're the greatest. We love your videos, and we love how you come in and want to buy every copy that comes in the shop. But anyway, they just love me. They love me. So I asked these shops that love me so much, I said, please, can you hold me a copy? And they said, absolutely, Brucey Wayne. Anything for you. You are the best. So they each put away one for me. So that was great. So, and what the kicker was, when I went and picked them up, one shop had cover A and the other one had had cover B. So that's absolutely amazing. So it's almost like they knew. They probably did. They probably collaborated together. They said, what would Brucey Wayne want? Because we should get that for him because he's such a great guy. And well, it worked. So thank you very much, shops, for making it a go for me. So I managed, like I said, to get a copy of cover A and copy B, and this is the first appearance of the new female Ninja Turtle by the name of Janika. Now, there's a problem with that, unfortunately, which we didn't find out a little later past that, and that's the first appearance of Janika is actually in issue number 51. So that's quite a while ago. So that creates a problem, of course, where, everyone's going to want the first appearance of the character, so they're going to run for that one now. It's a shame that it didn't all happen in this issue, but that's how it happens. Now, in some cases, there are, like Carnage. Brad used an example. You look at Carnage, where the first appearance of the character is like, $30, but first appearance of Carnage, the character as Carnage, Cletus, is, $150. I don't know, maybe $200 now. So hopefully it goes that way. Personally, I don't feel it will myself for a few reasons. Is because issue 51 came out so long before 95, so that makes it alluring as well, and that's probably harder to find, to be quite honest. So I think everyone's going to head for that one now. And then there's also, you have a prime example of IDW doing the exact same thing with G.I. Joe. They brought in the Lady Snake Eyes, and honestly, personally, I thought that was going to take off like gangbusters. The covers were absolutely awesome. The character looked amazing. It was everything that I look for in an investment. I grabbed a copy of those, whatever, when it came out, and they were hot then, but look at them now. They're not so hot anymore, are they? And I don't even know if the character's still around anymore. So that was kind of a flop, and I kind of think this might go that route too, but we don't know. Unless they start making cartoons and toys and the kiddies love her, that's what's going to matter the most, and we're not seeing that yet. But in any case, if you find these on the shelves for cover price, oh my God, grab them, because they're selling for about $40 each. So this is cover B, which I think is everyone's going to want to get. And then we have cover A here, which is pretty nice. Now, I think everyone will want this, not because it's a great cover. I mean, it looks kind of like crap to me, but anyway, it's Eastman, so everyone who loves Ninja Turtles obviously loves Eastman, and they're going to want this one, right? So you can get this book, and I actually heard from two colleagues who actually went to the Montreal Comic Convention. They were lucky enough to get in, and they actually told me that if you buy $30 worth of stuff at the IDW booth, you would get a very special book. So he did, and boy, he got the comic book convention exclusive, which even had a different cover of Ninja Turtles 95. So wow, that's a gangbuster book right there, and it's for free, and all you have to do is buy $30 worth of crap at the fucking booth. So win-win-win. You get some reading material, and you get a key that's selling for $100. And that leads me to the other gentleman who told us he bought some copies, and he actually sold two of them for $100 each. So there you have it. So wow, you can't go wrong there. I'm very jealous. It's very nice. I wish I could have gotten that book. So there you have it. There's also a 1 in 10 of this book. I wouldn't pay that much for it, but it's over $100 right now. But if you can find it, grab it. It's a nice book. Nice book. This series could bloody well take off. Who knows? So that goes there. And okay, so now I'm going to talk about this book that I'm highly recommending. I'm sure you all know the announcement by HBO. There's Sandman show coming, and they're putting a lot of money into it. And if it's HBO, it's going to be well done, and it's going to take off, and it's going to be unbelievable. So here's a book you need to run for, and you need to run now. You need to run as fucking fast as you fucking can. And why is that, Brucey Wayne? Why is this? What the hell is this? This is Vertigo, DC Vertigo #1. This is a preview of the Vertigo books. So this has your first preview of Sandman, and has the first preview of Death. And, she's on the cover. So, yabba dabba doo, yabba dabba dee. What do you expect is going to happen? Of course, this is going to blow up. Not a whole lot of people know about it right now. I don't even know how I have this in my collection. I only have one of them, but thank God for that. But expect this one to blow up big time. So run, because it's probably in your dollar bins for $1. If it's in mint, my golly, grab it. There you go. So that leads me to some other books. Just want to show you. There's some really nice ones. This is issue #1, and it's kind of already exploded to over $200. So if you have that one in your collection, you might want to keep it for a bit, or keep it forever for that matter. So that's #1. This is #4, first appearance of Lucifer. So you might want to get that one. Although I think Lucifer was already in a show and nobody cares. So yeah. And then Sandman #8 here. This one's starting to really take off, and it's first appearance of Death. She's also, you might want to look at the Superman issue, where it's the first appearance of her in DC continuity. So that's a nice one, and that's where she kind of looks normal and goth and cartoony, if you will. So that that character is going to explode to become quite popular. So you might want to grab anything from Sandman. Also, fine gentleman Rorschach, who was in one of our previous episodes, he's saying everyone should get issues 22, 47, and 69, because those are the first appearance of some characters that are going to be in the show, and the first appearance of a character who later becomes Sandman. So number 22 is going to be a huge one. People are just starting to find out right now, so it's probably too late for eBay, but you can run to your shops and see if they're there. Rorschach is generally right about every book he picks, honest to God. So if he says something's going to be hot, it's going to be hot. So run. You might have to pay $30. Do it. Run. It's going to be a scorcher. Right. So let's move along to the kind soul Brad from fucking New Brunswick. So what is Brad from fucking New Brunswick saying this week? Well, he brought two picks that he brought to the table. And one is Astonishing X-Men #6. It's the first appearance of the full Abigail brand, and the first appearance of the organization named Sword. It's quite interesting because he recommended this to me, and he wanted it in the video. And then, I think it was the very next day, it showed up on the Key Collector app. So that's pretty cool. So it's almost like he knew before them. So there you have it. So Brad, thank you very much for that. So go for that one. If you think those characters and that organization is going to take off, it's definitely a flipper book, if you ask me. Once the show or the movie or whatever associated with it comes out, I think after that it'll probably drop. But right now and up until the movie starts, you know it's going to sell quite well if you can get it for a good price. Brad's also recommending The Reavers #1, which comes out this Wednesday. It's already sold out at Diamond Distributors, so you might want to consider that one. Don't know much more about Reavers, a nice cover and whatnot, so maybe that's all it takes. So there you have it. If you can find this one, maybe you can call your shop right now, put one on hold, do what you got to do. And then the next thing Brad showed me is he knows how much I enjoy Donny Cates. I don't enjoy him at all. But then, you know, I don't really read his stuff, so I have no right to shit on his writing. Although everything I've heard sounds absolutely ridiculous. But that's just me, whatever. You know, I'm talking under my ass. I didn't read it, so there you have it. But it's really his tweets that just drive me nuts. It's kind of, to me, he's like a used car salesman. He's just feeding suckers crap, but they're buying it, and you know, good for him. And that made me think, you know, Brucey, you're all about capitalism, right? So what do you think he's doing? He's promoting his craft, and he's getting the job done, and he's doing very well at it, and he's obviously succeeded. So why are you shitting on him? And you know what? You're right. So I'm not going to shit on Donny Cates anymore. Not at all. You know, if you believe in it and you think it's great, to me, he's just selling used cars, so I won't buy it, but I have to respect him. But that's up to you. That's up to me. We can all get along happily. But anyway, he tweets, I never do this, but if you're the kind of comic fan or retailer that likes collecting big, important moments for newer characters, I'd say put your eyes on and ties onto the Venom ties into Absolute Carnage. Now, he says that about all the stuff he works on, and I think we know what we're seeing there. But, you know, good for him for advertising his craft, and I think if this Carnage book is written by who I think it is, it will be really awesome. There's no doubt about that. It'll be a very, very well written book, if it's the gentleman I think it is. But in any case, if you're reading into his tweets every, I don't know how many times he does it a day, but if you're reading into them thinking, oh, spec, man, please run. Get out of there while you still can. You know, if you want to read them and all that stuff, great. But when you promote shit and everyone wants it before it comes out, guess what happens? Mass production. And guess what happens with mass production? Yes. It's a waste of your time if you want to spec. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And please like and subscribe and let me know what you've been collecting, what I should get on this Wednesday, what I should avoid. If you think I'm wrong in some of my opinions, feel free to give me hell, shit on me, whatever you need to do. I love reading everything. So thank you very much. Have a good one. Bye-bye.